It was just after midnight on October 3, 1991. 8-year-old Emily Harper had been tucked into bed by her mother in their quiet suburban home in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Her favorite toy, a little pink recording teddy bear, sat on the nightstand. But by morning, Emily was gone. 9 years later, her mother, still haunted by unanswered questions, pressed play on that same toy. What came out of its tiny speaker would shatter the silence and crack open a case colder than the winter she disappeared. The Harpers were a typical Midwestern family in 1991. A small, cozy house, 2 kids, and a dog. Emily was the youngest, a lively 8-year-old with curly brown hair and a smile that could light up a room. She loved drawing, playing hopscotch, and recording silly songs on her pink talking teddy bear. On the evening of October 2nd, Emily's mom, Laura Harper, tucked her in like always. She kissed her forehead, whispered, "Sweet dreams, baby girl," and closed the door halfway. Emily's older brother slept in the next room. The neighborhood was quiet, blanketed in autumn leaves. But by 6:45 a.m., when Laura went to wake Emily for school, the bed was empty. The window was cracked open, and the teddy bear sat silently on the floor. Panic gripped the Harper home. Laura screamed for Emily. The brother ran room to room. Neighbors joined the frantic search as Laura dialed 911. 911, what's your emergency? My baby's gone. Emily's gone. The window, it's open. Please hurry. Police arrived within minutes. No signs of forced entry, no fingerprints on the window latch. Emily's shoes and jacket were untouched. Detectives feared the worst, a child abduction. The FBI was called in within 48 hours. Posters with Emily's photo blanketed Cedar Falls. Helicopters hovered over cornfields. Search parties combed through woods, rivers, and abandoned barns. Nothing. Tips poured in. A man in a blue pickup was spotted near the neighborhood that night. Another caller claimed Emily was seen at a truck stop 2 towns over, but every lead ended in heartbreak. Weeks turned into months, then years. Emily's face aged on missing posters, first as a smiling child, then an AI-generated teen. The teddy bear sat untouched in a box in the attic, gathering dust. 9 years later, in 2000, Laura Harper was cleaning out that attic. Her hands trembled when she picked up the pink teddy bear, the same one Emily clutched every night. Out of instinct, she pressed the little red button on its belly. The speaker crackled. Then, a voice. Mommy loves you. Stop crying. Be quiet. Laura froze. She played it again. There was no mistake. A man's voice, chilling, low, captured on Emily's favorite toy. The FBI rushed the bear to their audio forensics lab. They enhanced the recording, filtering out static. The analysis revealed something shocking. In the background, a train whistle and a distinct humming from fluorescent lights common in storage units. Agents narrowed the search to facilities near railway tracks within a 100-mile radius. Months of combing through rental records led them to a name that had surfaced back in 1991. Travis Dean Mercer, a local handyman with prior arrests for burglary. Detectives tracked Mercer to an address 2 counties over. Behind a locked garage door, they found a nightmare frozen in time. Stacks of children's clothing, photos, and, hidden in a trunk, Emily's pink hair clip. Mercer was arrested on charges of kidnapping and murder. Under intense interrogation, he confessed. He'd broken into the Harper home through the window, lured Emily out, and kept her captive for weeks in a storage unit. When she cried, he threatened her. Until one night, he said she wouldn't stop. Emily's remains were found buried in a shallow grave behind an abandoned rail yard, less than 30 miles from home. In court, Laura faced her daughter's killer. Through tears, she held up the pink teddy bear, the silent witness that broke the case. The jury took less than 2 hours to convict. Mercer received life without parole. For 9 long years, Laura Harper lived with questions that stole her peace. One forgotten toy held the answer. Emily's case is a haunting reminder that evil often hides in plain sight, and that even in silence, the smallest voices can still speak the loudest truths.